Well.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up.
We all understand each other. We ain't going to get that from another nigga outside of.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
That's how it's supposed to be. Brothers should always be able to have that and get right back.
A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th-rounder from Stanford. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Leave it up to full. I got a 5th.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll
Pop,
start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
I already know how that shit finna be.
They'll run with Love. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Yeah, I ain't going to try to let that happen.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 2nd down, Haskins.
Let's go back.
And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Slam route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Exactly. I don't know how niggas.
They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I've seen that since PlayStation 3.
They'll run it right side with Cannon. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards on the play. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to...
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Reuben Foster, the former national champion in Alabama, gets in for the sack.
53 for Mike. 53. Check 53.
Off of play action, Darnold. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On 2nd down, this is Cannon. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Come on.
That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. 4 yards.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown grab. And they are
I hate to have to beat my team, but I got to do it.
Drive. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
You don't like the Jets? You got them.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Ja'Kai Polite in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Haskins to throw it.
Come on, Cassie.
He nearly had the pick.
Get that, baby.
Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
It's now 3rd down and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And this is going to be
Oh, they let him catch that. Give me a break. 2 niggas right there, man. Come the fuck on Perry Nickerson. That's tough.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
He wasn't jump. I put my hands up, but he went and grabbed the receiver. He wasn't jump.
Football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Love.
Be there,
and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
And watch that, and watch the...
On 2nd and 12, Haskins. Nowhere
Better
to
get in there
escape,
for
and he
life.
goes
Oh, that's
down.
Copeland.
Brandon Copeland in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins.
There you go. Let him catch it. Just make
holding
the
it
tackle.
in. And this one will go to the 28-yard
No
line.
try and make no pass interference on that one, buddy.
And that'll bring up 4th. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're 1st place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. Right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in.
Let's go, DK.
Touchdown, New York. DK Metcalf. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And that'll make the score 14-0.
That's probably why he went so low in the
Now
draft.
after the touchdown, it's
so
Lachlan
low.
Edwards to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
That's a good pass.
A huge play there for Washington. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Shotgun handoff down for Love. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been
He
throwing it
probably
well
would have
on
been
this
gone. He
drive.
got
And once
93
again, they show
speed. I had
passing
95
formation,
speed
showing
on
the
his
shotgun.
ass, but he
Then they
probably would
ran
have been
out of it.
gone.
That's a
though.
nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
He's checked.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Haskins.
Let me get that. Let's go back.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head.
I forgot Trent Williams kind of fast. I thought I could beat him to. You see how far I'm going to the outside? I thought I could beat him around the corner.
Come away empty.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Smith. Check 50. Protein spill.
They'll start on the ground with Cannon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
53 is the line. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll rifle this one deep right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a gain of 34. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2,
that is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown.
Good job.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first.
Let's go, man. I'm using skills like that. Let's go.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Wait, don't get the route, Mike.
With a football at the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Darnold from the gun. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I got you.
Play action. It's Darnold. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch? When they score and you see the excitement,
yeah,
and
they got me
realize those points aren't going to count. Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now
oh, good defense.
It'll be intercepted.
Good defense.
Good job by Troy Apke. And his guys
I wanted that one. Good D, man. Good D.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st
Oh yeah,
down.
that's Fat Man mother.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I hope she don't think I'm the Redskins because she know that's my
team. Chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Haskins. Slings this deep from the corner.
Let me get that. Oh, that should have been a pick.
But it's incomplete. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Darnold. Flush to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
That's all good. We'll take that.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd down, here's Cannon. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
I hate when I go too far back on my icon.
But it's going to be 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Let's go, baby. Move them sticks.
Midfield just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to Cannon again on first down. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Darnold on first down. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Darnold. Pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Faking the give, Darnold. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Darnold, and it's caught by Herndon.
Let's go, baby.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This
I hate to do my squad like this, but I got to do it.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And it is 28-0. This fielded at the 2. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big
Let me
play
get that.
to give them
That's a
some
pick.
momentum.
What you call it?
Yeah, it's going to wind up
oh, they ain't give me the pick, though.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Come on, man. You got to pick that. Stay in bounds,
for this
baby.
next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is
Get out of here, nigga. Let's go.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. It's great.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins, and he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And he's got his man
down,
nigga. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Way to get me.
He stopped up on his 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on 2nd down. Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete.
We all over that shit,
B. That one in 2nd down.
We all
Just
over
nothing
that,
there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. Got his
God,
McKenzie. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down.
Got that one. Let's go back, baby. And the face man. Let's go.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And
yes,
a big
sir.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Darnold. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Good
this
catch.
is taken in.
Great
it's
catch.
complete. That'll put him at 77 yards.
Oh, he's trying to challenge. Great catch.
Receiving for the ball game. It's a
That's
first
cool,
down.
cousin. That's a catch, baby.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup. Again,
Darnold. Under pressure, down he goes.
That's on me.
Sacked at the 10. Off the edge, this sack by mike-N-ike18's.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
The quick slant caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 10
Hey, you see how long I held that RPO for?
Continue to pour it on. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Now it's Haskins.
Get that out of here.
Lined up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Third down. Here's Haskins.
Thank you. Nigga, stop playing, nigga. Let's go.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they'll
Maybe
set up
we're out
shotgun
here,
into
man.
the territory at the 45-yard line.
Girls, hot. 53 is the mic. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's get that.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. That was going to let him. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around. You throw
and a big loss here as he's taken down. mike-N-ike18's just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw, Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
At the one.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive here. Look to throw.
Get off of that ball.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And down inside the end zone at the 19-yard line.
Good night.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through.
Man, you better. That's on me, especially you got them superstar niggas.
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire games. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And you hear that?
Yeah.
You hear
It's not Scales, right? I don't hear Scales.
Oh, yeah, he be striking. I got him in another league.
like the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than
Nah, that youngin' you got over there with the
She's
chest and should be laying niggas out.
Flat out finished.
What's that youngin' name? Reed?
By Catanzaro, and the lead will swell
He
by
gonna
one
be a fool back there.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this?
Thank you. Nigga, stop playing, baby. I know you think you playing against us.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Cannon.
Oh, man, y'all got the whole job block out here, man. Come on.
38. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here.
There you go.
2nd and 14. And now running right through it. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
That is caught inside the 5.
Oh, man.
And he's in.
It's a landslide out here.
Jets. Chris Herndon with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's
I'm
all
on
that's
it.
left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
Throw another pick out here. You better stop playing.
35 seconds left to go. Now Haskins on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So 2nd down and 10 once again.
Way to go, Jet.
40.
See if we can hold on and pitch this shutout on this.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Haskins to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
Go, baby.
They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be.